I think it's something special when you get to be here with any team, but to be here with La Victoire, it's extremely special, and to be able to show this to friends and family and just allow the community to experience it. It's been great so far, and it's only been half a day. So.
Yeah, and you're doing some stuff in Pictou County too, right?
I know Toronto is, but we have to go right away. We're going to Vancouver, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I guess just the idea that it's happening. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean it's a phenomenal idea, and I think there's a lot of great hockey players that have come out of Pictou County and continue to come out of that area. So to be able to continue to give them the stars to look up to and have something special like that, I think it's just where we are, but where we're continuing to go.
Yeah, and you've had two big breaks in your season so far this year. So how are you gaining momentum with those sort of two big interruptions in the middle there?
Yeah, I mean, we do what we can. At the end of the day, everybody faces their challenges, their adversities, and we account for them, we plan for them, and we just do our best as a collective to try to come up with the best scenarios for our group. And I think that's what we always try to do. And so far, so good. And we'll just continue to use kind of our thought process in that way.
Yeah, and I know finding that somebody on the left wing of Lynn and Stacey has always been not the challenge, but sort of the goal over the last couple of years. And now that you've got Abby Robin, what have you thought of her in that slot so far?
Yeah, I mean, she certainly plays a style of game that complements those two, and her IQ level is next level, and I think she puts a lot of time and effort into the game on the ice and studying it, and I think that it's a good trio.
Yeah, and just one more for me, on Anne coming back from the rivalry series, the two games that she had. How do you, what kind of, I guess, reset does she need in your mind for those games?
Yeah, I mean, sorry, she's being funny. Yeah, I mean, I think that we have that approach with all of the players to try to see what do they need right now. We can't just treat everybody like it's just one big collective group. Everybody has to be looked at very specifically and individually, and goaltenders certainly probably even more so. So, for us as a coaching staff, that we're looking at what that may look like and have our plan kind of in place. So it's just a matter of getting into this area and into Halifax and seeing how everybody feels and how everybody looks, and we just go from there.
Just what does it mean to you to see this game sold out and all the young girls in the stands today to watch you guys practice?
Yeah, I mean, it's Halifax supports teams well, and I'm not surprised at all, and I think having people in the stands today was pretty cool, and I know the girls like to practice with people in the stands, and so our practice was really good today, and but I'm just looking forward to having the stadium filled with young boys and girls who can aspire to work in another environment that's professional, that might not be only the NHL. And so, I think it's just a great brand that we can bring here and we can provide to a community that may not experience it all the time.
Yeah, just to build on that, why is it important in your eyes to have these, the takeover touring, going to all these neutral sites as the league continues to grow?
Yeah, I mean, I think, the league is obviously looking to expand and looking to get into markets that may have an interest, but also just to continue to grow the sport of women's hockey and hockey in general. And I think that these games are great for that. But not only that, but our bench has 3 women on it right now. And we have women who are working in multiple positions. Our GM is a woman. It goes on and on. Our business director is a woman. So I feel like there's so many more opportunities now that the people in the stands can see other people fulfilling these roles, and so it brings hope that there's diversity there that can continue to happen in our sport.
What's it like for your family to not have to travel to Montreal to see you?
Oh yeah. Well, my mom's been following me around all day here, which has been awesome. You know, she gave presents to the girls, which was really cool, and then, you know, I got to just meet with some Pictou County players and coaches, which is so great to be able to give back. And so, you know, I'm trying to make myself as available as possible to everyone, and it's hard in the 2 days that we're here, but doing my best to give the most that I can. And you know, my family's super proud, and they love our team, and they want to be involved, and they want our team to feel extremely welcome.
Are you putting your mom to work?
Yeah, she's been working. She's been working since the day I was born, I think. So, you know, she was a hockey mom as a player, and she's still a hockey mom as a coach. So, you know, she loves this team, and she treats it like I'm a player on the team, except I'm the coach.
Love that.
Yeah.
That's